What's up everyone, in this tutorial we'll be guiding you on how to build a portfolio website using Wix. You just need to go over to the top left corner where you have your username and you're going to click on the drop down menu. Now once you click on the drop down menu, you're going to see the other sites which you might have tried to create. In any case, you will see create new site and this is what you want to click on. Now once you click on that, it will take you to this page where you get to set up without chat or start chat. Now what this means is basically Wix asking you if you'd like to build your website with AI or without. So in this case, we'll be setting it up without chat. Now right here, you'll need to choose the type of site you'd like to create. You have the option to search for the type of site you're looking for, but you have a portfolio right here and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to click on portfolio. Of course, you have some other options, design portfolio, journalist portfolio, etc. We're just going to choose portfolio so we can have access to the different templates. Click on continue. Now the next step is basically to help set up your site. The first thing it's going to ask you is what you'd like to call your website. So we're going to give it a name. So we have our name right here. We're going to click on continue. And right here, you're going to choose the apps you'd like to add to your portfolio. So here we have portfolio, Instagram feed to display your videos and pics of your work. And of course, you could choose video or any other option you have right here, such as bookings, events, pricing plans, etc. So we're going to choose some of these. And then of course, click on continue. Great, you're all set and you're going to continue to dashboard. Click on it. Now, of course, after all of this is done, you have the option to connect your custom domain, add project to your portfolio, design your site, and get found on Google. Now, these are important steps, but for this tutorial, we'll be showing you the design of the site, how to get your design. Of course, later on, you could add your portfolio and get found on Google. So we're going to click on design your website. Great. On this page, you're going to need to choose a template or generate a design with AI. We're going to go ahead and choose a template. Now, we've been taken to this page where we can see the design template for portfolio. So you can keep scrolling down if you're looking for something better, and you can see there are up to 25 pages. To keep things simple, we're going to click on the oil painter portfolio, click on it. And of course you could decide to view it in full screen, or you could go ahead and choose edit. We're going to do just that. Great, now we have our site ready to be edited, but you have these buttons just to remind you what they are. The first is to add elements to your website, a section, pages and menu, site design, add apps, My Business, Media and CMS. Now all these will come in handy as you're trying to personalize your portfolio. We can click away just to acknowledge that we've got that. Now this is going to be your site. Of course at the top you can see the name, and it's not the name we had at first, but that's just fine because you have the option to edit it out. You have the picture right here and some information right there. And you can see my work. This will link viewers to your past work. And as they scroll down, they can see more about you, etc. Now, of course, at the top, we want to change the name M. O'Malley. We're going to come over to the top section right here. And you can see as you're hovering over it, it's showing you the section you're in. It's currently in the welcome section. And when we hover over it, it's currently in the header. We're going to click on quick edit. And once you click on quick edit, you can see there is a right side panel, which will slide from right to left. You can see the paragraph O'Malley. We're going to click on it and change the name. So after changing the name Erwin L, you can see at the top left corner, it has been affected. You can come over here, click on this section, then you can see this background. You could change it. We could do this and our new background has been added. As easy as that. We're going to come over to the picture. You can see here, we're going to scroll down to see the column picture right here. It's a background. You can click on change if you want to change this picture to yours, and yours will be added. Now, of course, after your picture has been changed and everything looks like you want it to be, you can go back. And when you scroll up, you can see my work and you have the button right here. You can change the name of this button if you want. You could also change the paragraph and the title of this paragraph right here. And this is how you can go through your Wix portfolio website and make some changes. Now, if we scroll again, you can see artistic vision, and this is artistic vision right here. If we change it to just vision, the change will be applied right here. And of course, you could go ahead and make some changes to your paragraph. So after all of your preferences have been met for your site, you can go ahead and click on preview. With the preview option, you can see Erwin L, and your new photo, which you would have changed, will be here, and whatever you wrote will also be here. If you click on my work, it's going to take you to your portfolio, which will be down on the website. We can go back to look for this by clicking on back to editor, and you can see my portfolio. And these are pictures. If you're a photographer, you can of course use this because this is really nice. And you can click on the picture, then you can see manage projects. Click on manage projects. Now, because we clicked on my portfolio, you can see pictures and project title, the collections it's under, the source. And of course you could click on edit to make some changes to these, and they will appear on your portfolio website according to what you made as your changes. You can click on the X right here once you're done, and they will be reflected right here throughout everything. Of course, at the bottom here, you have O'Malley, and once we click on it, you can click on edit text and change it to Erwin Lark. So we have Erwin L at the bottom, just as it is at the top. And of course, you could make some changes to these information right here because it's your portfolio and make it work. Of course, as we mentioned, at the end, you could go over to publish or preview to view your site before publishing. Now, if you're wondering where the other pages were, remember that this is a portfolio website and you're currently on your portfolio. If you want to navigate out of here, you can go over to the top left corner where you can see page, and it's currently under portfolio. Click on portfolio, you can scroll up and click on home. And this should take you to your home once again. So these are the steps to follow if you'd like to build a portfolio website using Wix successfully.